Have you ever wondered how LeBron keeps getting hair transplants, but regardless of what he does, he continues to lose his hair? This Canadian bodybuilder explains why.
You are essentially just putting a band-aid on the issues. You get a transplant, you are putting hair on your head, but you're not preventing further loss of, your actual existing hair. So oftentimes it's like you're almost trying to row against a current or something. And it's like you are continuously getting pushed back. And eventually you're going to get to a point where you have so few visible hair follicles even left that are healthy that it doesn't matter.
One of the biggest factors when it comes to hair loss is dealing with a hormone called DHT. When DHT surrounds your follicles, it makes your follicles very weak and it makes these very weak hair structures, causing your hair to fall out really easy, then leaving you with that M-shaped appearance of a hairline. That's actually the reason why I reject about 80% of my clients that come to me that want to get a hair transplant, because the problem is it's too early and their hairline hasn't gone far back enough yet, and there's still so much they can do. Because if your hairline's only been receding and you've noticed that thinning around the crown area, your follicles can still regrow. Taking a look at the follicles we have, they all have something at the bottom called the dermal papilla. Now we want to make sure that papilla is strong, it's dense, and it's not affected by too much DHT, so it can create these strong hair structures so our hair stays thick. That's the reason why I started telling a lot of my patients who only deal with thinning hair is to swap over to using the Spectral DNC with 5% minoxidil. The main objective we want with this is to get our papillas to be activated, working with our follicles, creating those strong hair structures and that thickness around areas that are showing signs of thinning. The great part about minoxidil is that it doesn't act like minoxidil, where there's a lot of those unwanted side effects, which is really difficult to deal with. A few days ago, I had this young client come in who told me he was using this consistently for a month, and the amount of progress that I seen on his hairline, like especially when he first came to see me, his hairline was all the way back, like an inch and a half back, to the point now where his hair was actually thick. Now I always tell my patients that results may vary from person to person, but you have to use this very consistently to actually see some progress. If you're balding or you're noticing signs of a receding hairline, I'm telling you, try out the spray. I'll leave you a link so you can get one too.